Yo. We still tuned in there? Yes, sir. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you are tuned into the one and only Dirt Gang TV. And this is the Harlem Smiley story, part 16, side A. Yes, sir. We is getting better. I know what y'all thinking, man. No do-rag today. I gotta go get this edged up because we looking crazy. But the do-rag, man, putting a line right there. I know how it go. But ain't nothing changed, man. We still work never stops, man. It's always work time in here, especially if you got kids, man. So y'all know what it is, man. We about to get into it. And if this your first time tuning into the Harlem Smiley story, go back to part 1 and work your way up. I promise you it'll be worth your while. Y'all ready? Y'all in there on that couch? You in on that couch? It's gonna break. You ain't gonna be able to buy a new one. Get up off that couch, man. You can't get this money if you in there on the couch sleep, man. Let's go, man. Get up, man. Harlem Smiley story, part 16, Dirt Gang TV. We rolling. Yikes. Side block, man. It's Curry Low, nigga.
You are now tuned into Bossman Tough Beats.
I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from a Harlem set. Show some respect. If not, cuz, put it in check. I'm up next. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you are tuned in to the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. And for all of those, man, this is your first time, man, like I said, man, just go back and start from the beginning, man, because you're not going to start from here and catch on to it, man. So, this time, just left L.A. Hold on. Something ain't right. Now we rolling. Just left L.A. Got into my first drive-by, first shootout, pretty much. Met the Harlem 30s from L.A. for the first time. Starting to realize, man, California is a little crazy out here. I only been out here a couple of months. Already had a gun put to my face. Already been shot at. I don't think they was distinctively shooting at me, but I think they were shooting at everybody. These are the neighborhood rolling 20s I'm talking about, the Bloods. See what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. So now me and the big homie, we get in the car, we bounce out back to San Diego. Ride back to San Diego in the Buick, 300,000 miles. I know what y'all thinking. It probably broke down on the way. Wrong. That Buick is a stormtrooper. Made it all the way back. No problems. It probably don't help that the big homie from 4-0 only drives 60, 65 miles per hour in California. That's very slow. But we made it back safe and sound. So now we get back to San Diego. It might have been maybe 11, 12 o'clock or something like that. So now I'm thinking in my head, right? Like, my brother don't know I went out here and did this. I'm sleeping on the couch at his crib. I don't even have no specific space of my own. Where am I supposed to be keeping this gun at? It didn't even dawn on me the whole time we riding in. When he let me out the car and I go to the gas, the first thing that dawned on me. Where are you going to put this gun at? My brother got guns in the house. Oh, his is legal though. His wife live in the house. Just had his first son. He in the house. I can't put nobody at risk. See what I'm saying? Me, when I'm at somebody's crib, I try to stay as low key as possible. Try to be less of a hindrance as possible. So for all y'all out there that's living in other people's houses, even if you don't got the funds to kick over, do a little cleaning. Just stay out the way. And you'll be good till you get back on your feet. So, I didn't want to step on no toes. So I'm like, yo, I got to figure this out. So I sit there and do what any normal person do. I sit there and I roll me a blunt. And I got to get this figured out. So where he lived at his apartment complex, obviously I cannot smoke at his crib. He got a new kid. He in the Navy, so he don't smoke. Not smoking in the crib. The apartments he live at. Tune into the strands of the day, man. What am I smoking right now? Sidebar. What am I smoking right now? Hold on. Oh, we got the lemon sherbet. And y'all see that on there? That's what we doing. The lemon sherbet. It's almost gone too. Pack getting low. Yeah, I see them prices on there. Tune into the strand of the day with your boy Harlem Smiley, man. But anyway, so I do what any normal person do. Sit there and I'm rolling. But his, like, where you park your car at on the outside of the gate, you can park your car there. You don't have to go, you don't have to get buzzed in. You don't have to have a key or nothing. But when you on the inside, that's like people that live downstairs, they got their little flowers. Not like the projects or anything like that too. It's literally like an apartment complex that probably got like 10 apartments in it. Small. Nothing major. So when I smoke, I don't smoke inside the gate. I smoke outside and where the cars is parked at. So I'm standing there smoking. The park is across the street from me, but I'm like, I only went to the park to play ball a couple of times. I'm literally seeing no spots over there to put nothing at. And on top of that, in the park where people play basketball and stuff, is that it's not, I mean, it's a lot of people out there at nighttime. They got lights and stuff. But in the actual park area in the daytime, it's mad kids, mad families. It's just a lot of just like Spanish dudes, a lot of black dudes. It's like a big park. It's like a nice little hangout spot when you over there. So I'm like, this is crazy. Where can I stash this at? So I'm sitting there smoking, and I dropped the light on the floor. And when I dropped the light on the floor, I noticed it was literally a small spot over there too. When it rains, it's like the drain, damn, what the hell you call that? I don't want to sound crazy. I know it's not the gutter, but it's like the thing that drains the rain from the top of the ceiling. I know what I'm talking about out there. So there was a small space behind that. So just think about this, if you want a roof, right? And then the rain comes down the gutter, then it's like that tube that comes down to drain the water from the top to the floor. It's a small space in behind that. Remember, I got the Deuce 5. See what I'm saying? So I tucked it up under there and I realized it fits under there. But the only thing is you can see a little small piece of the handle. So I'm like, damn, but I'd have been looking around and it's like, I done smoked the whole blunt and ain't find no better spot. So I'm like, yo, I can't take it in the crib with me. I'm going to stash this right up under here. Zoop. And I'm going to be good. Wake up the next morning, smoke me a blunt, go look, still there. I'm like, yes. Grab it, throw it on me, dip out, go to the set. See what I'm saying? So boom, now we in the set. But as y'all know, out of my 210, I'd already spent 150. I definitely brought some food. I know I didn't have to buy no food because his aunt had cooked. But I was just buying, little juice and stuff from the store. See what I'm saying? When I was out there, when I was smoking, I had I brought Swisher, stuff like that. So I think I might have had maybe like $40 left in my pocket. Nothing major. Nothing major. But I know I had A, I had ran out of weed. B, the days still go on. So what I'm thinking is, now I got to call my boy to see if he good. Yo, let's go hit this lick. So I call him. He like, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm saying I'm trying to get some other shit flowing right now because we done hit all of the Hollywoods and the Blockbusters. He like, I really don't want to fuck with that. He like, I really don't want to mess with the Walmart. So I'm like, yeah, I know it was a little, a little sketch at the Walmart, but we can do it. So he like, nah, I don't think I want to fuck with the Walmart. See what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, it is what it is. But I know me personally, my bread got to keep going. So, of course, I head back over. I mean, I'm on Cherokee now. I'm chilling. See what I'm saying? Chilling, smoking. A bunch of little homies out there chilling. So there's one dark-skinned girl come out. And I see her. She older than whatever like that, too. She got mad. She got blue hair on. See what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, all right. But I see when she's saying what up to the other Crips, she not throwing up the dubs with them. So I'm like, damn, what the hell? See what I'm saying? So my older brother, He over there at the time. So he like, nah, that's such and such. I don't want to put her name out here. You know, she not, you know, she older now, kids, you know what I'm saying, different life now. So he like, oh, this is such and such, such, such. This her baby father. See what I'm saying? You know, they Crip, but they not from the coast. See what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. See what I'm saying? He like, so I'm like, oh, y'all must be from neighborhood. See what I'm saying? So he like, yeah, they from neighborhood, yada, yada, yada. So, you know, talking to them, you know what I'm saying? They like, oh, you know, 30, you know. A lot of people are very intrigued about, especially back in the early 2000s, about, you know, being Crip from New York. So that's how the conversation all started. But the irony is she has a little brother that's blood. See what I'm saying? So when he came over there and introduced me to him, I'm thinking like, oh, man, here we go. But I'm noticed he's saying what up to all the West Coasters over there. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? So this was the only blood dude who was actually in that area that was even like knew them or hang out with. Not really like, he not going to the set or whatever like that too. But when he see them, it's love. See what I'm saying? Because her sister and his sister, her baby father was well known, you know, Crips around there. So it's love. But him, he's from Little Africa, Peru, which they call Laps in San Diego. Because a lot of their families from there is just, she just ended up turning Crip because her baby father was Crip. Happens a lot. So, introduced me there, but instantly I click with this dude. Instantly click with this dude. Because he's intrigued about the shit too. He's blood, but he's not like, you know, red laces and, see what I'm saying, in that particular area, because his set, for the most part, didn't even really like get along with the Lincoln Parks. So in California, it's like you don't have to worry about if you Crip, just worry about other bloods, or if you blood, you got to worry about other Crips. Now, sometimes you got to worry about other Crips from different sets, and you got to worry about other bloods from other sets. Especially in San Diego, it's a couple of blood sets that don't rock with each other. This blood set rock with this blood set, but they don't rock with the other two blood sets. But those other two blood sets rock with each other, but don't rock with those blood sets. You know how that go. Anyway. Super cool dude. So, you know, sitting there, smoking with him or whatever like that, yada, yada, yada. So, he started telling me that he know this girl or whatever like that, that, I forgot I'm trying to remember how the conversation came up about, you know, us with the videos or whatever like that, but it came up. And he was like, yo, I know this girl right now too. She does shit out of like Nordstrom and out of like Macy's. So I'm like, what is he talking about? So he was like, what they do is they'll go in Nordstrom's or they'll go in Macy's. They got jewelry, but they jewelry is not like behind the case. So they go there and they yap it from there and they take it to a whole nother place and return it. I'm like, no receipt? He like, nah. As long as it got the tag on it, you good. So I know what y'all thinking. How did he know so much details and so much distinctiveness on it? Because he used to go bust licks with them. The only problem is, when you go to do this, when you go to return it, you have to show your ID. So it's a little risky. Especially if you out there, you live in California, California ID, you got warrants and all that. See what I'm saying? Nobody want those problems. So he was doing it, but after he did it a couple of times, he like, yo, I just, you know, and nobody get caught in nothing, but he just didn't want to do it no more. So they stopped doing it because they didn't have nobody with ID that wanted to do it. So at this time, it's like, I'm sketchy. I'm like, I know the girl, but it's like, I don't want to approach her because I don't even know if I want to do it. It sounds like it's good money from what he's saying, but why is he not doing it? Is it something that he's not telling me? I just met this dude. I don't expect him to be super buddy-buddy with me and tell me everything that went on in his life. But I know for sure it's a reason why y'all not doing it. But, you know, when you young, you dumb, you making these stupid mistakes, you don't think about full, long-lasting outcomes. So, of course, what I do, I go approach the girl. Yo, I heard y'all need somebody with an ID. Go up to her. She act like I'm the feds or something. Oh, I don't know what you talking about. Listen, you a scammer. It is what it is. You a booster, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. I don't care. I'm just trying to get this money. You got a scheme going. I got ID. Let's make it happen. She like, all right, boom. She goes to Nordstrom's. Now, she goes in Nordstrom's first. She yaps it. So I'm thinking I was going to have to be the person to go in there and yap it. Nope. She like, nope, I'm going to yap it, but I'm going to just show you how to do it. And then she was like, all we did was went in that Nordstrom, went right across to the next mall that had another Nordstrom, took it back, and I used my ID, and I returned it. And that was like $300-something for that. She only did one piece. Just to, you know, test the waters. So I'm like, what? Get back in the car. It's like me, her, and one other person. Get back in the car. We split that 3-something right down the middle. I'm like, what? I'd have hit one lick and made a quick little. But I'm like, this, you know, this is not like the videos. See what I'm saying? You know, I'm not doing the actual hard part to go in there and steal the stuff, but I'm originally the main person getting caught. But it's not like I'm just sitting there, they taking it from there and they going back and returning it to that same one. Nice little scheme. Well thought out. So I'm like, all right, cool. Here we go. When I say from San Ysidro, which is like, it's like a outlet mall that's right there near the Tijuana border. Literally, when you inside that outlet, sometimes your phone will switch over to Roman and just say like, welcome to Mexico. That happens so much when you down there at that outlet. You be like, I'm not even in, but you can look over there. You can see the wall. You can see Tijuana, the house in Tijuana. That's how close you are. So from there all the way to LA, I'm talking about for probably like 2-3 weeks straight. I'll say, let's just say hypothetically, for, you know, YouTube wise, just say 3 weeks. For 3 weeks straight, we were talking about every day. Every day. We going to this one, hit this one. Going to this one, hit this one. Going to this one, hit this one. That is all said and done. Your boy got a little bread in his pocket. We chilling and all that. So now I'm like, all right. We need some kind of form of communication just in case if something happened. So at this time, it's like cell phones. It wasn't like they had Boost Mobile, Metro PCS and all that. But what they did have the chirps. They had the chirps. Y'all remember the, well, I guess that is Boost Mobile, but wasn't it something else before? Wasn't it Motorola? Something. But it was the click on the side. Yo, the walkie-talkie. But the only problem with those when they first came out, them shits only had a 2-mile radius. And then it was like, you had to buy the phone cards for those. So you had to buy like the $10 card, the $20 card, $50 card. It wasn't no like 1,000 minutes, anything like that. But after 9 o'clock, you was free. As soon as you hit that chirp one time, that's it, $1 just taken right off of your card every day. The chirp all day was $1. But I'm like, it's good. We out here making money, but we need some form of communication just in case, you know, y'all outside and I'm in there returning, y'all see action, hit me on a chirp. I'm up out of there if I could. If you go in there to yap something, I see action, hit you on the chirp, get up out of there. So we're not going to be on the walk to, yo, somebody's coming. All you had to do is hit the alert button 2 times. That was our code. You hear that 2 times, get up out of there. We was good. Nobody talks over the chirps at all. We was good for we was good for 3 weeks straight. But as you know, as everything always happened, ask any person who ever sold drugs for a long amount of time. All good things must come to an end at some point in time. So, of course, I think like we literally like right outside of LA now. We literally like right outside of LA. Now, It's me and two other girls. There's no other guys. Me and two other girls. I'm not putting their names on here because once again, I told you already. They got family. They got kids. They don't know if these people know about this, but anyway. So, me, I'm on guard. She goes inside to the, we at Macy's now. We're not in Nordstrom. Now we at Macy's. She goes inside to Macy's to go grab something out of there. See what I'm saying? So, she goes in there, and then all you see is the security. They literally, like, they coming from the security office, but the other girl that's sitting there, she's watching the security office. I'm inside of Macy's with her at the men's department, you know, fake looking at cologne and all that. But the other girl's on the outside. And all I hear is, run, they're coming. But yo, the other girl's speaker is on loud. The speaker is on. So she do the doo-doo. Yo, they're coming. Yeah, I never forget that. Because I mean, like, I had mines on me, but my speaker wasn't on. But I was maybe like 20, 30 feet away from her. And it was so much people in there. And and when I say everybody stopped and just turned and looked to see where that phone was coming from, yo, and all you just see is just mad security guards. I mean, the security officers coming inside of what's names. Now, all the Macy's pretty much have multiple exits you can get out. So at that time, it's like, I know I'm not about to run because it's no sense me running. I don't blend in nowhere. I am 6'4", 300. I don't blend in nowhere. So me running ain't like I can just go and just blend in now. And I know they ain't coming for me. But I look up at the girl, and what? She ain't even coming through the same entrance. She is up that escalator. And all I'm thinking is, why are you going up the escalator? Up the escalator ain't going to do nothing. But wrong. What? Up the escalator was the whole other exit to get out on the second floor. So when I see them, they going after her, I'm like, I hit the two-tap, doop, and I go back to the car. But it's not my car. I'm at the car sitting there looking stupid. Why? Because I don't got no car keys. I'm sitting there. And I see the other girl come out. The one who fucking over the loudspeaker was like, they're coming, run. She comes in there. I'm like, yo, where's such and such? She like, I don't know. I seen her, like, when that happened, I went and I seen her on the second level. And she was going through the second level, and I didn't see her from there. So, yo, we just standing there, and out of the blue, I just see her coming, but she's not running nothing. She's walking slow with it. Just slow with it. And then she get up to us, then she start walking fast. She like, let's get out of here. Yo, jump in that car. So I know what y'all thinking. What happened the whole time? How did she just get away from the security like that? So we're going to do a little rewind. So she goes up the escalator, dips out. So now this is her story. I didn't see none of this. This is her story. She runs up the escalator. She dips out of the side door. But when she's out the side door though too, there's like in California at the malls, they have like these little tiki spots. They don't sell liquor, but you can go there. You can drink like sangrias. You can drink like like Mai Tais and wine, beer, just no actual hard liquor. So she said she up there. She get off the escalator. So she said when she came around, there was like where the movie theater's at. She came out the Macy's around where the movie theater was at. And when she came around, one of the guys seen her coming around. But by the time they got around, she had already sat down at the bar, pulled her scarf off her head and sat there and was literally just sitting there, just looking down. And she said they bounced right past her. Then that's what she said. She came back down the escalator, came to the parking lot, and she said she was walking slow. But then when she did this, and then she started walking fast, she noticed that one of the dudes in the little yellow shirt had seen her. So that's why when she jumped in the car, she was like, let's go. Then we're going to zoo. Now we gonna go back to the present. So now we get in the car. We all the way in LA. Right outside of LA, excuse me. Gotta go back to San Diego now. Why? Nordstrom, Macy's. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm not trying to be going 2-3 hours outside. What's next? Vegas? Nah, son. Get back to San Diego. We tight. We all tight. Damn. We get, because like the girl, she like, I ain't doing it no more. The other girl who even like had us, she like, I ain't doing it no more. She ready to fight the other girl for like screaming on her. They're coming, run. They was coming regardless of the fact, but the fact that they're coming, run, made it hot like fire. That girl like, I am not doing this. It's over with. So yeah, in those 2.5, 3 weeks, yeah, I stacked up bread. Had a nice little, you know, it is what it is. Got my heat. Had a little money in my pocket. But I still don't got no income. I don't have no income at all. So I'm thinking in my head, right? I'm a code 27, all clear. I got the little problem right now, but ain't nothing been happening in the last couple of weeks. I really haven't been, you know, out there like that on the block, you know what I'm saying? But there hasn't been nothing happening as far as like the last couple of weeks. It is what it is. Let's go try to get a job. Now my brother takes me down to the temp agency place. Takes me down there, and lo and behold, the lady who's down there is his mother-in-law's friend. So he's like, oh, hey, how you doing? Such. Just my little brother, he's moved out here from New York. I'm trying to, you know, get him on his feet, help him get a job, yada, yada. So she like, what kind of experience you have? At this time, I'd have had culinary arts experience, and I'd have worked at KFC, where they do chicken all wrong. KFC, y'all do not do chicken right. All wrong. Anyway, terrible. Y'all go eat them new. Who makes a chicken sandwich with KFC? What do y'all? Yo, listen. Who makes a donut chicken sandwich? It looks good, but your finger's gonna be on. Nobody want to eat that. Shit too sweet. Two big ass donuts on. Yo, anyway. So he like, yo, I'm just trying to help my little brother get a job. So I tell her the job experience I got. She like, that's it. So she like, listen, I got this job. It's in San Diego National Bank. I'm like, what? The bank? She like, not what you thinking. It's downstairs parking cars. So I'm like, what? I'm be parking the cars? Nope, you're not doing that neither. You're going to be the attendant to take the tickets and to get the money if they tickets not validated. I'm like, all right. It's at the bottom. It's a job, though. It's income. It is what it is. Sitting in this small-ass booth. It's like, it's not even outside. It's not even close to the entrance to where it is outside. The booth is actually under the bank in a tunnel. And then you got the gate right there that you let them through. But then they got to still drive up to go outside. No air conditioning inside of there. They got the mini fan in there. And they got this one young black dude that been working there since probably like that place open. I used to always ask him, like, this guy know how to draw and all that. Why are you sitting here making this money? Like, all the time you been here, he ain't get that much raises. 10 cent here, 5 cent here, you know, quarter here. Why are you still sitting here doing this? This job is boring as I mean, literally. They go to the bank. They pull in the bottom. This was like, you know, this wasn't like no regular TD bank or whatever like that. You pull in there, they validated. They give you the validation sticker. You clink the sticker. You lift the gate, they go. If they don't have a validation sticker, they pay you. That's it. So I'm sitting there for the first like 3 days because there's only 1 day of training. Ain't that much training. You literally hit the button, the gate, lift up, be here at 2:30. You the one that close. When you leave, pull the gate down. That's it. The dude coming in the morning time, he'll do the rest. As long as you just draw straight as far as your money, you good. So 2-3 days sitting there, I'm like, yo, I got to do something different, son. This is crazy. And this is the first time when I actually grabbed me a pen, grabbed me a pad, had my good, I think it was a CD player at this time, a little burnt CD and some instrumentals on there. And I just started writing. I just started going to work. And this was the first time the way I'm sitting there like, yo, I can do this. This rap stuff, I can do this rap stuff. By the time a week passed by, I had wrote 5 rhymes already. 5 days of work, 5 rhymes. I'm sitting there from 2 to 7. Sometimes 2:30 to 7:30. No long shift, 5 hours, get in, get out all day, you good. But then I started noticing, all right, I'm writing rhymes, I'm chilling. We good. But I'm missing a lot of action out on the streets. So one day I'm sitting there and it's literally no cars. Like I'm talking about, I'd have been there. This is probably like 4 o'clock now. I ain't let one car through. I'm like, yo, I'm sitting here, I'm tired. Let me go, what's next, son? I literally go outside, roll up a blunt, smoke a blunt, and come back in. And when I come back in, it's literally 2 cars sitting at the gate. They done been at the gate for probably like 10 minutes. The white dudes, hey, what up? I said, yo, I had an emergency. I'm sorry. I had to go right down the block. I came right back to. Let me out the. Yeah, I said, I want to punch that white dude in his face, but I was dead wrong. Can't, you know what I'm saying? Let him through the gate. Then the other person behind me ain't had no validation, so I just let them through so they wouldn't complain. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. 7:30 cup. I close up shop. Get up out of there. So now, 2 weeks pass by. I'm going there, doing my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. Regular routine. So now with the big homie from 4-0 hits me up on the chirp. Yo, it's cracking. It's cracking, cuz good. Yo, I'm about to 2 days. I'm about to shoot out. I'm about to go to LA to their hood day. You remember? I said, yeah. He's like, yo, you coming? That's your people's, your hood day. He's like, yo, they get down over there. So I'm like, I got work. I'm like, what time you leaving though? He like, I'm leaving here at probably like 1:30. So I'm like, Saturdays. I do my early shift on Saturdays. I don't know if I can make it. But if anything changes, I'm going to let you know. He like, all right. Saturday come up. The bank is only open till, I know what you're thinking, like, what the fuck? The bank is only, I know banks are not open that late till, don't be stupid, on Saturday. Bank only open till 2:30 on Saturday. Big homie hit me up at like 12. He like, yo, I'm about to dip out at 1:30. You want to roll? So I'm like, damn, ain't no calls coming through. I'm like, you know what? Come pick me up. I'm out of here. Close down that shit at 1:30. 1:30, we pull the gates down. We shut everything down. Close that down at 1:30. Good money. Get up out of there. Chilling. So now we in the old Buick. Oh, no. He didn't have the old Buick this time. He had a rental car. Now we in a rental car. This was the damn. What did he have? Because it was like, I had never been in one of these. Oh, he had the Chevy Malibu. I have never been in a Malibu before. I just thought that name sounded super weird. But that shit ride like a champion. What? So now we ain't doing 60, 65. I know this now on the way to LA. The only reason why he's riding like that, he's riding smart. He an OG in the game. See what I'm saying? He had to ride slow. He ain't trying to get pulled over nothing. But now, we out of there. You know what I'm saying? So now we get there. It's like 3 o'clock. As soon as we pull up, I get the call. Now, this is my phone. Now, nobody really calls this phone. Nobody really calls this phone at all. It's you. That time, everybody was chirping. Nobody really calls this phone. So I'm like, who is this number? Hey, how you doing, sir? This is such and such from the from the San Diego National Bank. We have one of the guys that's down there. He could not get his car out. I said, well, it's 3 o'clock. We closed at 2:30. He's like, no, he's been down there since 1:40 trying to get his car out. Were you not there at your post? I said, I was there at my post. Nah, he said you wasn't there. He said, this is the second time this happened. This was the same dude. When I went outside to smoke one, the same dude got caught at the gate. So he like, nah, this is the second time this happened. We're going to go back on the surveillance cameras and stuff. But Monday, we need you to report to the temp agency. Yada, yada. I'm like, fuck. Yo, I should have punched that dude in the face for the first. I said, yo, you know what, though? It is what it is. I'm not about to let this ruin my day. I'm about to chill. So now we at the hood day. And I mean, like, it's blue flags. It's brown rags. It's barbecues. It's music. It's kids out there. Now, when he said a hood day, I'm not thinking it's gonna be like, you know, like a big barbecue at a park. But yes, Martin Luther King Park was what? Talking about balloons. They had bouncy houses, music, grill, bangers. It was super love out there. So big homie walking me there, you know, all old. Oh, what's up? I ain't see you in mad long. Talk to the other big homie from Fall, not me. Oh, we ain't see you in mad long. Yada yada yada. Was good. Then he introduced me like, yeah, this is Son. He one of the Harlems from New York. I'm getting this look. Harlem from New York. Yeah, he's under big such and such. Oh, word, yada yada yada. Thumbs all day in there. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs all day. It's like walking through Juve all over again. Every time he's introducing me to different people. That's why I like that big homie from Fall. That's why still to this day, I still call. He a little older now, doing different things, but that's why I still call to check up on him to this day to make sure he just all right. Anyway, so we chilling. I'm like, yo, I have never seen anything like this before in my life. But the only thing I'm thinking about is like, damn, last time I was out here, we got into the shootout. But nope, not this time. It's all love out there. But now it's like 10, 11 o'clock at night. And I'm noticing the big homie from 4-0, he drunk. He's drunk. The Georgie gin done got him. He's drunk. So I'm like, oh my God, come on, son. I don't have the patience to deal with this right now. But you know me. If I did it at 15 in Ithaca, oh, I'm about to drag big. We out of here. I don't know where to stay. I ain't got no hotel money. Big homie, to the passenger seat you go. Dip back in that car, and we bounce back again to San Diego. So now we get back to San Diego. I don't know where this nigga live at. I always meet him in the set, in the 40 set. I don't know where he live at. I know where I live at, though. Only problem is if I drive to where I'm at, what he gonna do? I'm hoping he was gonna sober up in this nice little hour-and-a-half journey, which took me longer because, of course, there was no GPS, so I got a little lost on the turn. Just trying to, he knew how to get back there, back and forth without no GPS, no map, none of that. But me, I had to use the old school map to get back. So it took a little longer than usual. So what am I going to do? Am I going to let him just sit here in this car and sleep it off? Am I going to drive him to the set, leave him over there at the set, and then make my way back from the set on a bus this late? I don't know. Y'all ain't going to know neither until the next one. I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from a Harlem set. Show some respect. If not, cuz, put in a check. I'm up next. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you are tuned in. You have been tuned in to the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. I know, man. Cliffhanger, man. They said, call me Sylvester Stallone. But anyway, for all those new to the channel, man, if y'all like the content, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. And for all those who been here, I know what it is, man. Just hit the like button, man. It's a thumb. Turn from white to blue. And if not one, put up two, man. Dirt game, man. We rolling, man. Nice street.